let's sign up and have a walk around. So you'll see in the bottom my little link, my little partner link. If you want to sign up for ConvertKit, it'd be awesome if you signed up with my partner link, pnuk.co/ConvertKit, and come and try for free. I think it's a 2-week trial, the free version, the trial version. Do you currently use an email marketing tool? So yes if you do, or no if you don't. I'm going to put no because it's going to ask me where you're coming from. Do you have a website we use to help our landing page? You put yes. Do you have anything nice? ConvertKit is for beginners. Do you have a website? Do you wish to help us set up forms, landing pages? So if you want to use any of these, you can collect. You've probably got a WordPress website, and then just put in your email, right? ConvertKit. I have like a catch-all email, so it don't matter what I used before, it's going to come to me. Password, don't say it out loud. Let me just do that again. I do a few videos where I can never remember my password. By joining, you agree. Start. And we're in, right? You're going to get walkthroughs on, how to set things up. You're going to get things popping up everywhere telling you what to do. But I'm just going to walk you through the main areas, right? So when you've got your subscribers imported, obviously we haven't got any in at the moment, they're going to live in this area. This is where your subscribers are. And you can have different types of subscribers. Ones that have confirmed, so if you've sent an email out, so if someone signed up a form on your website, they've got an email saying, please confirm you want to sign up from our newsletter. Those people who click they want to confirm will be in your confirm list. The ones that haven't yet clicked will be in an unconfirmed subscriber list. Cancel subscribers, these are people who have left, who have clicked that unsubscribe button. Complain subscribers, if they've unsubscribed and then ticked that you didn't ask, they didn't have you didn't give them permission to be on your list, they may complain. Bounce subscribers, any emails that don't land, so people have signed up or you've imported a list of emails where the actual email isn't working or that email's just stopped working. So again, this is all bounced. And then cold subscribers, because you pay by the subscriber, you want to close these people off. You can have a list of people, you can click on unsubscribe them. You can bulk delete them. I prefer to unsubscribe them. If they ever came back, I would see what they bought in the past and stuff like that, Whereas if you delete them, you don't have the history. So, but you want to, close out and get rid of, unsubscribe your bounced and cold subscribers. There's a sequence available where you can re-engage your cold subscribers. You can send them an email like I'm going to show you I did that said, do you want to hear from me? If so, click this link. And anybody who didn't, I just removed them from my list, right? I got rid of loads of people. Automations, this is where you're going to set up, there you go, the easy ways to connect and edit everything. Build marketing funnels using your intuitive visual editor. Connect all elements of your account. So this is where you're going to get people coming in and creating automations to say, if this person buys this, then they add this tag. Then when this tag is added, run this sequence. So you're going to build sequences over here, look. But you're going to say, when this person's got this sort of tag, run this sequence. And they get maybe an automated sequence of letters, emails, because they're on that certain tag. And then if they click something and buy something else, then you may remove that tag and add another tag and say, right, they're in this list now. So they get this sequence of emails. So it's really easy to do. I'm going to come back and go through it. I'm going to show you some of mine. I don't have anything really exciting, but I will show you in a bit. Rules. So you can do, what rules are, you can do things like, there we go. Subscribe to a sequence, subscribe to a form, complete sequence, clicks a link. So I did. If you would like to hear from me, continue hearing from me, please click this link. And when they click this link, I added a tag, wants me to engage, or I think it was cold engagement, re-engagement tag, something like that. And I also have, or it isn't linked to that on this one, but on mine, because I'm linked to Teachable, it says if they've purchased something, and I'll show you, if they purchased a course, then it'll tag them as a student or whatever I want them to tag, and then I send a sequence out saying welcome to the forum, welcome to the training. Here's the forum, here's the Facebook group, and things like that, right? So you can set up rules for things that happen within your emails, which is really cool, right? You can do, and you need to be careful with this. I've made a mistake of this, and again, I'll show you. An RSS feed, if you do a blog or some sort of content creation on your website, you can actually put the feed in for the blog. I don't know if mine still works. I can do... I don't know what happens when it comes up. All I know is it sent it out. Feed. I don't know if that is. Check. Yeah, so it just found my latest post, which doesn't make any sense. It's actual video. So what it does is you can put the feed in and say, send to all subscribers. Every time there's a new post on my website, send it out. Or send a digest. Send links for the last 3 posts. Look. So these are the last 3 posts on my blog. And when to send it out, who to send it out to. I accidentally turned this on and it went to everybody. And man, people got pissed off with me. I actually did it twice accidentally. But that is, if you've got a feed where you've got news, you can automatically send it out in a Monday newsletter or whenever you want, right? So that's really cool. And then your integrations. So this is where I just said I connect mine to Teachable. But if you use any of these other, very popular, I've connected mine to OptiMonster as well. If you've got Patreon people, you can link to Patreon. So when someone signs up for you over there, they can put them into an email list. All the main ones, WooCommerce and WordPress, your Zapiers of the world, everything really. Everything you're probably going to run into. What will happen is somebody buys or signs up on one of these apps. They'll put it into your subscribers. And you can then automate and run sequences or anything like that from them. Here's the sequences. So when you go to a new sequence, you can build out. This is where you're going to do your funnels, your automated funnel newsletters, or you want to sell something and they've been told that you've got to email them twice on the first day, 3 times on the second day, 7 times on the day that it's been closed, or whatever you're being told. So this is where you're going to be able to add a sequence of emails. The first day, after 1 day, send out this letter, add another one. When's this one going out? This one's going out after 7 days. 7 days after the last email, right? So this one goes out 7 days after that one. Add an email. 3 days, but don't send it on a Saturday or Sunday, right? Only weekdays. So this one goes out first, then this one goes out 7 days later, then this one goes out. And you can make, in an automation, a tag trigger this sequence. So really easy again. Leave it and broadcast. So this is where you send a broadcast to a subscriber list, certain tags, certain fields, certain people that apply to who you want to send it to, or you can send it to everybody, right? So you can set your emails up. You're going to decide who is going to, any of the following, none of the following, add a filter, subscription date is after, maybe a week ago. I only want to send it out to anybody who signed up in the last week or something like that. And then you build your email. Add personalization thing. I'm going to go through a bit this more in depth in a minute. But you build your email out and you send it out. And away you go. So it's really easy to use. You've also got account settings up here where you can set up domains, your company information, your address that you need to put in. You can be an affiliate like me as well. You're going to get this link, so you can say to people, I use ConvertKit, and you can get a discount, or you can get the percentage of sales, which takes a little bit of money out of your what you're paying every month, right? Obviously, fill your profile out. Work out your emails. Add some emails if you've got different emails of different brands you want to send from. You're going to add and verify your emails. Company address, because you need to tell people where your company is before you're allowed to send out. Your anti-spam laws require a physical address where you can be reached to be at the bottom of your email. Custom domains, so you can host landing pages. I didn't click on forms and landing, did I? You can host landing pages and say that this is where the landing pages are going to live, so they can live at like lead.yourdomain.com, or I use i.paulnicholson.com for some of mine. And you can create a landing page where people sign up. Yeah, I completely jumped that tab, didn't I? I'm going to go back to it. Billing, obviously how many live subscribers you've got, 14-day trial left, then you're going to have to pay. And then if you've got team members, you can invite your team members in, so they can all, it isn't just you working on this newsletter, and it's not just one login. You can add your team members, decide what they're allowed to do. So let me go back to forms and landing. So this is where you're going to create some sort of lead generating form page. You can put a little form in a box on your website to sign up. A little pop-up or something like that. You've seen them before. Sign up to my newsletter, or get my 12-step ebook, and then join my newsletter, right? Or you can have a full landing page where you've got a choice of all these templates where you can just preview it and choose, this is what I want it to be. So I want to, whatever this picture is, come and see my beach body, workout, boot camp, sign up for a free lesson, enter, you can add the book and download the book. That puts them into your automations and sequences. Obviously when they sign up, you say when the automation, you say when somebody signs up on the form, tag them this email, which starts this sequence. I'm pointing my hands, I don't know why. So the automation says when someone signs up from a form, we're going to add a tag, the sequence. Then it says when this tag is added, run this sequence, which is email day 1, email day 4, email 7 days later. And you get all the stats as well, which is really cool, on who's opened what, who's clicked what, where they've gone, and you can move people around from knowing what they've clicked and what they haven't clicked. So it's really cool. It's really easy. I'm going to jump into mine now and show you some of my stuff, and show some of it live. The reason I didn't do it in mine first was because obviously it's people's email addresses in there, and I'm going to have to blur them out. So I didn't want to do the full video blurring things out, right?